Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reading an article I found in Fortune magazine. It's called Why Families Need Strong Hometowns. And at the same time, I'm going to be eating my breakfast that I made, some oatmeal, which I've already started eating. It's got dried nuts and raisins and fruit on top. So let's get into the article. Why families need strong hometowns. Community resources are critical lifelines when caring for kids and aging parents. And this article was written by Megan Leonhardt. So, many of the threads of family life in the U.S. feel like they're fraying. Finding the right school is a time consuming slog. Skilled doctors and specialists have months long wait lists. The quest for aging support systems seems impossible to navigate. Managing any one of these challenges would be a lot to handle, but members of the sandwich generation, people in their late 30s, 40s, and 50s, are trying to do it all, juggling the needs of both their growing kids and older parents. Nearly half of Americans who are raising children under the age of 18 are also shouldering the responsibility of regularly caring for their aging parents in some capacity, according to a survey conducted by the Harris Poll on behalf of Fortune in August. Yet, where you live can make all the difference to managing these caregiver roles. Well-being is not a happy accident, but instead the result of a mix of behaviors and social circumstances that shape Americans' lives, says Michael Rickles, Vice President of Research at ShareCare. In an analysis of nearly 2,000 cities and towns across the U.S., Fortune found that communities in the Midwest, West, and Mid-Atlantic were more likely to offer better access to quality hospitals and doctors, solid public schools, and support for older residents than in the Southeast, and at more affordable rates than in major metros like New York and San Francisco. Just because you want to live in a certain area doesn't mean it can give you what you need, says Suzanne Crawford, who heads Caring.com's referral services. She routinely sees situations in which families are comparing the cost of services where their parents live versus where they or their siblings live, and then deciding to move to wherever has the best mix of good schools, access to health care, and aging support. The U.S. Postal Service processed 36 million change of address requests in 2021, up from the 20 million address updates filed in 2020. It's not surprising that many Americans took the opportunity to move when remote work exploded during the pandemic. It gave them the once in a lifetime chance to find neighborhoods offering a better mix of amenities that promote well being and work life balance. People moved to towns within driving distance of major cities, close enough to all the perks of a cultural and economic hub, but more affordable and with stronger community ties, according to a CBRE group analysis. Being sandwiched takes a toll. Kim Hammeter, 45, is familiar with the struggles facing the sandwich generation dynamic. A divorced mom of two, she's raising daughters in Columbus while simultaneously caring for her mother, who has dementia. Yet even after moving in with her mother last year to provide more hands-on supervision, Hammeter says the situation is challenging. I'm so exhausted, she admits. I don't know what I would do without my girls and my sister helping me because sometimes I can tell you, I do go into the shower and I cry. Yet Hammeter's responsibilities would be more burdensome if she lived somewhere with even fewer resources. She was able to find and hire a home health aide who helps out with her mother 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. Hammeter's job with the state Supreme Court is also still allowing staff to regularly work from home, flexibility that routinely proves critical. You definitely need that support from your job, she says. Hammeter isn't alone in feeling exhausted. Many of the older millennials and Gen Xers who make up the sandwich generation are also holding down full-time jobs. It's difficult to manage so many competing responsibilities: work, kids, parents. The majority, 62% of the sandwich generation, say they feel like they have to choose between being a good parent and being a good son or daughter, according to a recent survey by home health care services company Home Instead. More than 6 in 10 report they regularly run errands, provide transportation, monitor health conditions, and cook and clean for their parents. All of that is made much harder when community resources are scarce. Yet that's the reality for so many Americans who live in places that lack access to health care, to quality health care, or good schools, or senior living options. School budgets have been slashed during the pandemic, and many are facing teacher shortages. Libraries and community centers have cut back their offerings, with some even shuttering. Excuse me. The many needs and competing priorities facing the sandwich generation inspired the inaugural Fortune 25 Best Places to Live for Families. In our analysis, we considered education quality, aging resources, general wellness factors, affordability, livability issues such as crime rates and diversity. The winning city, Ann Arbor, is a mid-sized community that is home to top-ranked University of Michigan, and its educational prowess extends across the spectrum, with the vast majority of the district's K through 12 schools ranking above average. Proximity to the university also delivers a big wellness benefits, with the University of Michigan's health system and academic medical center earning top marks for patient safety since 2012, one of only 23 U.S. hospitals to do so. Establishing roots in a livable community is crucial, as many find themselves making personal and professional sacrifices to manage the burden of care. Nearly half 48% of those in the sandwich generation have used vacation days to do caregiving tasks, according to the Home Instead survey. About 27% of those who are employed have turned down promotions or opportunities for professional development, while 17% said they had to quit their jobs. About 1 in 5 switched from full-time to part-time positions. While headlines blame Gen Z for the return to office rebellion, sandwich generation members arguably benefit most from the change. An aging senior is just as unpredictable in their needs as an infant or toddler. You can't plan when they get sick, says Crawford of Caring.com. There are services and resources that can help, from hiring a home health aide to setting up transportation or even food delivery services that can provide healthy meals for the entire family. And the quality, affordability, and availability of these services depend on where you live. You're not alone. You're not the only one that feels this way. You're not the first one to have these challenges, Crawford says. Well, thanks for watching and listening. Like and subscribe. Catch me in the next video and may you find lasting happiness. Bye.